for tuning in. Today is March 27th, 2020. My name is Raymond, the Director of Education here at Monteca International Playschool. I'll be your host today for a live tour. So let's get going. So when we first come into Monteca, the first thing you'll see is on our, right at the entrance, we have hand sanitizers for everybody. What you're looking at right now is actually the receptionist area. So the check-in process is very easy. When you come in, our receptionist, who's normally going to be sitting here, but she's taking the video right now, she will take the temperature of both the child and the adult, just to make sure it's under healthy conditions. Okay. So this is our receptionist area. So if we can come on up. So when you see inside our facility, that's actually a shoe-free zone. So right now I'm going to go take off my shoes first. And while I'm doing that, before I do that, I want to introduce this area as more of a parking area, if you will, for all your strollers, your bags, whatever you need to put behind while your child goes to class with you. So I'm going to take off my shoes first. Okay, so as you can see on our left, first off, you're going to see this very big piece of machine. It's actually an air purifier. We want to make sure that our facility maintains and upkeeps a healthy and safe environment for you and your children. And on the shelf over here, we also have all the qualifications of all the staff members that we have here at Monteca. Okay, so if you look over to your left on the other side, we have a little play area. This play area is specifically designed with a slide, with stairs, with some rock climbing activities, just to promote gross motor. And also at the end, at the bottom, you'll see a soft padded area, which is throughout the school as well, in some areas, and it's filled with very developmentally appropriate materials, if you will, to make sure your child is entertained while before or after classes. Okay. So let's head into our main area. So on our left here, as you can see in this little fishbowl, as we call it, it's actually our staff room. Our staff room is mainly for our staff members to have lunch or to create different Montessori materials on a daily basis as well. Okay. So over here we have our first learning area. This learning area is currently used as our extracurricular book club, and we also carry out various infant sensory and motor skills activity in here as well. The first thing you're going to notice is, besides the books, there's always going to be a mirror in each of the rooms. The mirror is actually a very important tool in a Montessori classroom, as it lets children explore the image in the mirror and also carry out different practical life activities. So as you can also see here, we have a lot of gross motor activities. We have the little teepee, which is for belly time for the infants. Okay, and yeah, we have a big variety of books here for our book club as well. So as we move along, you probably noticed that there are a lot of stairs in the school. This is actually specifically designed. We want to be able to allow children to work on their gross motor skills and develop their muscles as well. So you probably can't see it very clearly, but we do have, for safety reasons, we put plastic edges on all the stairs to maintain that safety standard as well. Okay? So, and then the next thing you're going to see is another air purifier. Again, keeping this facility at a very high hygienic level is one of our top priorities. We want to make sure that when you come in with your child, you're in a safe environment and you don't have to worry about anything while you're doing your learning. Okay? So, we're going to head into our second learning area. So come on in. So this is probably one of our biggest classrooms in Monteca. This classroom currently is used by toddlers and their parents when they go to class here. We want to show you that our idea of a prepared environment looks exactly like this. In a prepared environment, we want to be able to allow the children to learn independently and also explore and roam on their free will. Okay? Besides that, we also have everything that will match their standards as well, such as child-size furniture, child-size shelves. All our materials are laid out in a sense of order. So let's go through some of the materials and we'll take it there. So right over here we have our infant section. So it's for the younger toddlers. The infant section is mostly containing a lot of fine motor skills, a lot of sensory things. As we move on, we have our practical life area. Okay, so practical life area is basically routine tasks that they will be able to experience every day of their lives. Okay. And then over here we have our sensory area. Sensory area is just using their senses to help them learn their maximum potential. Okay. And finally, we also have a language area. This language area is significantly smaller than the others, and that's by design as well. We believe that in an infant and toddler age, they should be working on their gross motor, their practical life, sensory, and we're going to touch a little bit on language as well. But again, all Montessori subjects always intercross with each other, so while they're learning one subject, they're always touching on other subjects as well. If you look at the other side of our classroom, you're going to see, of course, the mirror that I talked about before. And also we have a circle taped around. This circle is very important because this is when they do their socialization, their circle time, their icebreakers when they come in or before they leave the lesson. Okay. So let's move on. Over here we have a little nursery room. Okay. So this nursery room contains a diaper changing table, a sink with hand sanitizer, of course, and hand soap. Okay. This room is mainly used for diapering needs or breastfeeding needs. Okay. Okay, so as we move on to this area, this wide open area, it's our last classroom area and also an auditorium where we do live parent info seminars such as this one. Because of course the situation right now we shouldn't do anything live, so we're taking it online. But normally we will be doing parent info seminars, and more info for that and updates will come. Okay. So as you move in here, we're actually preparing this class area for our upcoming program called the CASA Independence. CASA age is children between 3 to 6 years old. So the materials you see in here are going to be significantly more complex than the ones you've seen before. Some of the things that you might see are maybe latch boards, wiping down spills, dressing frames, okay? I do want to point out that we always make our own materials as well, so we don't just buy them from the store. For example, this is an activity that one of our teachers have made to sort of teach your child how to brush your teeth properly and how important oral hygiene is. Okay. And then we move on to the language section. As you can compare, this language section is significantly bigger than the other ones. Language is actually a very big part of our learning areas in Montessori for the CASA age. So you see different types of materials in here, and again, we always have the DIY materials by the staff. This one teaches you to write and learn about the parts of a tree. Okay. And of course, we have mirrors here, and our Montessori work mats. It's very important for children to work on specific mats so they know the area that they're working in. This allows to be, I guess you can say, control the chaos a little bit, so they know exactly where they're supposed to be working. Okay. As we move on, we have our math section. Our math section, of course, there's many materials in here that are a lot more complicated as well. Our sensory area, and also finally our culture area. Culture meaning there's science, geography, history, and all other subject areas included. Okay. And in the back here, there's normally a line that comes down to sort of turn this off, but this is our kitchen pantry area. We do have an upcoming program called the Kids Kitchen, where we are going to be incorporating a chef and a Montessori directress to teach your kids children how to cook with Montessori values as well. Okay. Also, this is where we store our lunches and such. That's pretty much it for today. I hope you enjoyed this live tour. If you want to come in for a tour, we're always open as well. Just give us a call or send us a Facebook message or Instagram message. While on that subject, please do follow our Facebook and Instagram pages for more news and promotion. Currently, classes are suspended due to the COVID-19 virus, but we are also waiting for further assessment from the Education Bureau as well. So again, my name is Raymond. I'm the Director of Education here at Monteca. Next week, we are going to be having a parent info seminar on specifically the language area of the 5 learning areas. So stay tuned for that. Until next time, have a good weekend and stay safe.